And we're live from E3.
Hey!
How about those video games, guys?
They're video games.
They're pretty great.
How's everybody liking it here at E3 this week then?
That's good.
It is proper good, yeah.
Must be really good games on E3 today, right? You must have really enjoyed it. You sound super hyped up. E3 for like farmers, but it's like
Tractor Simulator 2050.
Tractor Simulator, yeah, like
Really is a thing.
Combine Harvester Simulator 2012 has finally been released because they have one man developing it, one little old man.
And it was
Unfortunately, it only works on the Amstrad CPC, but other than that, it'll take the world by storm.
Okay, so Tom said something about the theme for this week being the Beastie Boys' Sabotage.
No, look, there's a theme song of every week. Last week was Rock You Like a Hurricane by Scorpions. I think a couple of weeks ago it was X-Gon Give It To You. This just happens to be Beastie Boys Sabotage. That has that's nothing to do with anything.
I am very happy
It's just
about
how
that.
we should be feeling, really.
So what you're saying is someone's going to die this week.
Yeah. I think we should keep a lookout for any NPCs with a big clock around their neck.
Well, it might not be an NPC though. It might have been fucking messaging them all week like, well, it turns out you're going to kill one of the other members. I'll do your best to.
See, I feel like what we should do is just stay in this little town, go to the pub every day,
Have a
get
fight.
jobs.
May I remind you that you just got to the capital?
Oh yeah, no, we
go back.
fucking left.
Oh
didn't we?
yeah, there was that little montage of us getting there.
That's true.
I've just remembered the clock was bloody Public Enemy, not the Beastie Boys. Everything's ruined.
In this
Sorry,
brief
everyone.
minute.
Oh well. Looks like we have to call this week off then.
All right,
Yeah.
fuck it.
So,
Everyone's
despite the
watching
fact
E3
nobody in
anyway.
chat was born when those bands were popular, they'll all know.
And they'll all be ashamed.
They'll all be quite ashamed.
Hashtag
Ashen.
blame
Quite
ashes.
they'll be quite ashen. Did you see that game?
I did. Stupid fucking name, innit?
Stupid name. Stupid looking game about some bloke reviewing toys.
That's it. I couldn't get Bossa Studios to do it, so I'm just going to have to pretend this other
Yeah.
one.
They tried, didn't they? There was one that made. Oh, of
It's
course
not
you-
the first time.
Of course.
I still have the MMC card with the N-Gage version on. Those were the days. The shit days.
Ashen is a supernatural horror-themed FPS. There you
Ooh.
go.
With
Yeah, on a
little
screen
faceless
that
man.
big. With resolution of 3 pixels by 8 pixels.
Yeah. All right. I guess we'll just jump into previously. Who wants to do that, Matt?
Well, considering I forgot we were at the city, but yes, I will.
You'll remember now. Because only really one thing kind of happened last week.
Yeah.
Do you actually remember every time, or do you write it down? Don't lie to me.
No, I remember every time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's just
Do
all
you
my
not?
emotions come flooding back every week.
do you not remember every time? Because it's usually only a week.
My memory doesn't last longer than a day anymore. It's real bad.
I honestly, I forget a lot as well. I remembered last week, but I actually forgot the last part where we went to the capital. I thought we ended it after the bar fight.
Oh, okay.
I only remember.
Spoilers.
It's really kind of, we're going to go and we've got to roll these dice to see what happens Oh, fuck it, you're there.
Yeah, because I was going to have it as a thing, but then I realised that it was too easy for me to be bothered with. And it was-
It didn't sound like a lot of fun. I think last week's episode may have been a filler episode, actually. We basically stayed in one place and had a bar fight.
Yeah, it was a bottle
Yeah.
episode.
It was a bit like that Fly episode in Breaking Bad.
Yeah, the fly
Except
episode.
not terrible.
It's one of my favourite episodes.
That's my
Oh, it's a good
favourite
episode, but it doesn't
Yeah.
progress the plot.
It's my favourite episode purely now because Matt is shaking his head and I knew that. My favourite episode
so
is the
attacked
one.
today.
It was another one that was supposed to be a bottle episode where they're out in the desert the whole time in the minivan. The whole thing is just set in
Oh,
the
yeah.
desert.
Oh, yeah.
And
Where the batching dies.
the reason I love that one the most is it was supposed to be a bottle episode that didn't cost any money, and it ended up being the most expensive one that season because they had to keep it lit the same all the way through, and it was at such a point in the in the day that they had to get all of the cast and the crew out for like 2 hours at the same time every morning, and it just took them forever and loads of money to film. And it was supposed to be like, you know, like the cheap bottle episode of that season, and it was the most expensive one, and I enjoy that because I'm sick. Because I'm sick and I enjoy others' pain.
I didn't listen to any of that. Which one was it? Summarize it for me.
I'm sorry, if you didn't hear it, Emma, then
I was linking
don't
up
even bother coming home
the playlist.
tonight. All right?
I
You
was
can
being
sleep
a
on
mod.
the stoop outside.
The stoop?
We have a stoop. I was sat on it this morning like a New York.
Why? Why
American
are you
amazing.
sat on the
man.
stoop?
What was the cartoon with Stoop Kid in who never left his stoop?
That's my real life. That's what that was.
That was something. It was relatively recent. My nephew used to watch it. He's a
Oh,
kid with a weird shaped long head.
Oh, Hey Arnold.
Yes,
Hey Arnold. Football head.
that's it.
Number one show of all time right there.
Stoop Kid looks like a jackal.
Stupid.
How old is Hey Arnold now? Please don't be more than 5 years old. Oh, fuck's sake, it stopped a decade ago.
Your nephew's like grown up now. He's been working at a firm for like 30 years.
Oh, God. That's just terrible. I'll be dead soon. Anyway, Chronicles of the Grey.
Chronicles of the Grey. Right.
Last week, the gang were in this small town. They went around, they chatted. Chad was talking to this guy. He was like, hey, hand axes, etc. And then he was like, whoa, you're a robot. I was like, yeah, I am. And then he looked at the suit and he was like, this is crazy. And he was like, well, I'm looking for a new suit. When I go to the gnomes, you can come and then be an apprentice. He was like, that would be awesome. I was like, great. He gave some hand axes to Amol. Amol kissed Chad. Big crazy. They all went to a pub and they all chatted and got really drunk. Chad revealed all of his backstory. Amol and Amol was flipping off of tables. It was great. Chad passed out. Loxy sat under a table for ages. Telemac had a bar fight brawl, and it went really well. And then Amol joined in for the bar fight brawl. They won again. Then some guards joined in, and it was just Amol on his own, and he was like doing crazy Taken Liam Neeson moves, but unfortunately did fail. However, in the morning they all woke up and was like, well, that was fun. Hung around for a few more days. They bodyguarded some people. Loxy got the number of someone, and she was like, "Oh, gonna hook up."
Level.
Yeah. And then they all bodyguarded this thing, and they got to the city entrance. And then it was like, shh, and then it cut to black, and then you join us today.
Riveting stuff, Matt. Thank
you.
so much for
Thank you, Brad.
telling us.
Thank you.
Look around you.
Oh,
What
God.
What was
Giant,
the point
very...
of last week's episode? We just don't know.
Yes, so as you left last week, you saw the giant walls that surrounded the capital of Dukalin. And the gates, despite being open to the public already, somehow magically swung open upon your arrival. So you're all walking with the cart. As you walk up, there's a group of guards stood around the gate. One of them walks up to the carriage and is like, "Papers." One of the people you're traveling with shows them a big bit of parchment. They look it over. It's got a stamp on it. They're like, "All right, all through." And then you walk into the city. You expect to be seeing lots of big streets and things like that, winding streets, little streets, big houses, small buildings, whatever, but you don't. Instead, you see a separate section that is merely for defensive purposes. It's like a giant wall within the wall that just is there to keep people out. In this, there's just a load of soldiers just kind of milling about. That's all there is. You pass through, everyone's really edgy. Everyone's like, ooh, what's going on? Am I going to be stopped? Are they going to kill me? No, they're not. You pass through, everything's fine. Chill out, guys. You get through, and there is a big sign on the gate that says Newtown. And you pass through, and now you're in the city proper. You look around. There's winding streets, alleys, houses, big buildings, small buildings. Ooh, is that a house? Yes, it is. What's that? A rat? Oh, damn populated areas. Who knows what will face you around the next corner? Oh, look, it's a dwarf. What's he doing here? Who knows? Maybe just making a living. Who are you to judge? What are you guys going to do now?
I thought you were reading your novel for a minute.
I was really enjoying it. Can you just carry on describing the area?
I got a bit carried away, I apologise. I wasn't sure when to stop, so I carried on going.
I guess I continue to walk with the cart until it makes its destination.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's probably where I should have stopped. They walk ahead, and then stop when they get to an inn called the Hook and Nixie.
Ooh.
The brother gets off and inquires as to the buzzing. Yeah, then he's like, "Well, thank you for all your services. It's been fun, I suppose. Here's an inn you can stay at. Maybe we'll meet again. I don't know."
Maybe.
Back on the
What's
cart.
your name? I ask. Inquire
Surely,
as to write it down on a sheet of paper.
so that we can gather our forces at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it'll be like we'll be beaten down and on like 1 health, but then the camera will pan up and all of our friends will be behind us.
His name is Cedric. And then his sister pops her head around the cart and said that her name is Juliet.
Thomas.
Bradley.
Is your full name even Thomas, or are you just Tom?
It's Thomes, actually.
It's Thomes, yeah.
Thomes.
Yeah.
Thoams.
Alright, I call bullshit on that because that's not even a fucking word.
Apologies, I'm getting a call.
My name's not Brad, it's Kaiserbusch.
Well, Tom should show you his driver's license because that's what it says on his driver's license. So, if it says it on a driver's license, that's a legally binding document.
You mean they spelt Thomas wrong on your driver's license?
On his driver's license.
Oh, sorry. It's on the phone. He's literally on the phone. I was joking. Jesus. Has it got a picture of somebody else as well? That would be amazing.
Thomas, do you have your driver's license knocking about?
Not on me, but I can quickly grab it and show
I
you.
think proof
need
is
proof.
needed right now. We can stall. We can talk like roleplay and stuff.
This was like that time I asked Michael Stevens how old he was, and it was both excruciatingly, painfully embarrassing for both me and Liam, and extremely weird and revealing. Do you know how old he is?
Well, Steve, is that Vsauce?
Vsauce.
Oh God, he's either going to be a lot younger or a lot older because you wouldn't have mentioned it if not.
That's true.
Don't tell me he's a lot younger.
35.
Beard and
35.
I'm going to go younger because the
Oh wait,
combination
sorry, Thomes is just knocking off there.
Alright, well, that's not a picture of him, so it's not his, is it? That's fucking bullshit. That's not
That
him.
is me. It's
It's
me.
a fucking
look.
drawing of Chad Kroger. Not him. No. Doesn't matter what it says on the words. It's not your fucking driving license. You just fucking went and printed that shit off.
No, it is.
Looks like you drew it.
Can't see it.
Fucking liar.
I'm not lying.
Holmes, you fucking goddamn
Look,
lies.
Look, it's me.
No. It's not.
It is. It is. Look at it.
I still don't see the name though.
Unfortunately,
Oh.
it's just too blurry for the name.
Ah. Fine, whatever. It's probably good that couldn't show up because it's got my address on it.
God's sake.
somebody will
Rule
take a
number
screen
one.
cap, enhance.
But yes, my name is Thomes.
Okay, well then. Well
You
then.
won't go-
I shortened
Thomes.
it to Tom because Thome isn't really a name.
No, it's not. It's literally no one's name. So there is literally 0% of the human population called Thomes.
No, there's a very small percent.
No.
This guy. Go right in.
You're being
Don't
very
believe
offensive.
It's not a name.
You.
This is
It
like
is.
this is like my favourite Simpsons joke, where he's in the Disneyland store and he's looking for all the name things, and he's like, "Oh my god, they don't have Bart," and he's really upset. And he's like, and he goes down, he looks at him, and one of them's like, "Bort," and he's like, "Bort? Who calls their kid Bort?" And this woman comes in and goes, "Come along now, Bort, you can't have that toy." This is that, but it's happening in real life.
Are you talking to me? Oh, sorry, my name is Bort also.
Yeah. Thome shrimp.
Thomes.
Thome upon the sea. Thome
Foam upon the sea.
Thome packaging.
People have come to name you Sherlock Thomes.
Sherlock Holmes. It's just become open
I'll allow
season
it.
on Tom for 1 week only. 1 week Thomely.
I'll allow
No,
it.
anyway,
Hey.
I have sent you a message on Facebook, a private message between us and us alone, which I really wanted to do last week and only just remembered that I wanted to do it.
The
because-
group or Tom?
To Tom, not to any of the rest of you. For the rest of you are not worthy and are not privy to Imol's thoughts.
Oh, see, because this is the problem, is that I was going to plan this
Me?
yesterday and today. Yeah,
Okay.
but I got too busy playing a game.
Yeah. we all did. Okay, so all of us
Indeed.
are going to split up now because we've reached our destination.
Well, I'm going to make a suggestion.
Actually, I have no idea why Stuart was going to the capital because we don't know anything about him.
No,
Yeah, or Loxy, really. We just.
Or
No.
Loxy, no.
I barely even know. So,
Loxy's just sort of bouncing around the world like, oh, I'm going to collect teeth and fucking eat baby's skin.
I need to go further than the capital, right, Tom?
Or to eat babies, probably.
Right?
Probably wouldn't allow that at the capital.
I'm not sure what your goal is, to be honest. I know your backstory, but I'm not sure what you're trying to do. I can't remember. Because I
Think
sent you
about
that.
me as a person. Think about the backstory and think where that is
No,
going to go.
The one perfect child to consume.
The one perfect child. She's
I'm not
following.
a baby, Matt.
She's following
Not
the
yet.
North Star or whatever, and
I'm
she's
not a
she's
going to
crazy
meet three
person.
kings
That's what it was.
who are holding three
Yeah.
gifts, and she's going to go and eat.
I,
Going to eat
you're-
a child.
You don't necessarily need
manger.
to be in the capital. You're trying to do a particular thing, and like there's no particular way to. It's weird. I can't do it without being
I'm just
explicit.
wondering. It's fine. It's fine. You can Facebook me if you need to.
I will, not right now because it's not
Yeah.
entirely important at the moment.
What time of day is it?
It is mid-afternoon, 4 p.m. 4:12. It's 4:12.
Okay, so I'm going to tell everyone that I have an errand to run, but I obviously don't. We'll just lose them in this enormous capital city. So we should go and like book in an inn or a tavern or something, and just pick one to stay at, so that we can all congregate again later if we want to. I don't know. I've made it to my final destination, but I feel like we're all friends now.
Wait,
so-
why the fuck are you here?
Me?
Says Loxy.
That doesn't matter. Let's find somewhere to sit and eat and rest for a minute first.
Okay. Before we do, can I ask? I obviously have a thing I need to do in the capital. However, I'm not entirely sure how it's going to go. To cut a long story short, I have to speak to my cousin about something, and I don't know if I can trust him. It would be really good if you guys could come along as backup and perhaps wait outside when I go in and speak to him, because I believe his place is elves only, but I could really do with being able to shout help if everything goes south.
I can turn
You're
into
an
an elf
elf?
and be friends.
I'm not sure that I know that, right? Did we like?
Oh shit, I thought you didn't you suss that one week?
Oh, I don't know that. Oh, do I?
So,
I
no,
know-
Yeah,
I tell you
everyone,
what.
I know, I
everyone
thought
knows
it's
except
real.
Chad.
Oh
Oh
god!
wait, surely Chad worked it out last week.
Well, along the way, Chad
Yeah.
must have worked it out when he
No,
took his fucking
no,
beard off.
because the only times he's taken his beard off was when Chad was so drunk that he was literally asleep
Oh shit!
in a glass of water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
that's
Chad's
it.
just instantly like, well, how are you going to get into this elves-only place?
I have my ways.
To infiltrate an elves-only place. But first, before we infiltrate an elven thing, because none of us are, surely we should find an elf first to like get us some leeway in.
We'll be fine. I'm related.
Oh,
He's adopted.
you half elf? Or are you like third elf, which makes you basically human?
Well,
Uh,
and suddenly,
don't worry.
in a dramatic reveal, he takes off his hat and his beard.
Passes out from the shot.
I just have this image in my mind of Telemac going, "Yeah, I'm 1/8 Cherokee."
Fuck you! My mother was a patch. That was on movie references for people who are far too young. Anyway,
Yes. So
I still stand by we should just go and find a tavern because I'm hungry.
oh yeah, right now I'm not going to do anything till tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll all go and do our own thing tomorrow and we can go and help you and help whoever with
Yeah,
whatever.
if anybody else needs any help, I'm here. I would like to get my thing done quite quickly, but I don't know the urgency of your other tasks, so we can play it by ear. As I'm asking for help, I will be a bit. I'll fit in with you.
Okay, that's cool. Do you want to just stay here? We're at an inn now.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're at the Hook and
Nixie, like
Nitsy.
Pixie, like Pixie, but with an N.
The Coke and
Pepsi.
Pepsi. Gotcha.
Well, we found a tavern already.
Well, we're at
big
one
do-
because the
well, I
guy-
presume-
They dropped you off at a tavern.
Oh, I presume we don't have a map of the capital yet because it's ridiculous and hench.
Yep. I mean, if you want, I can show you the general map. But
would there not be one in the inn? Like a tourist. Welcome to the capital.
well, there's one that breaks it down into sectors, and I can show you that one.
That'd be cool.
So
If the overall map of the city looks like Chad Kroger's face, I will marry you, Tom.
unfortunately, not.
Mm.
That's a different city. That is the city.
Grand. It's nice looking. Where are
Oh,
we
you
now?
guys,
are we
we're
Newtown?
here.
You're in Newtown,
Oh.
Cool.
just outside the little circle at the bottom, which
Yeah.
is the defensive section.
Um,
Can I do
Alright.
that? Am I still able to do the thing where I go? Pew? Yeah, you're about there.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go and get some food and stuff then, and should we just chill out and like do a fast forward through the night? And
Oh,
stuff?
I thought you meant in real life. I was like, we've only just started.
Uh,
Are there any shops?
yeah. Do you want to? Oh, okay. I'm gonna say okay for the rest of the day. I'm just gonna chill out in the tavern. I might look a little bit withdrawn from everyone.
Would you like to put some money down into drinks and things?
How much did we get paid by these people? Did we do that?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, it's 2 a day, wasn't it?
It was 2 gold a day, I
And
believe.
wasn't it 8 days?
14.
14. Okay.
2 gold a day.
28 gold.
Mate, that's the richest we've ever been. I spent all my money on betting on myself last week. I would be so rich right now.
Yeah, you got picked up by some pretty rich dudes as well. Like, they were jewelers, so they needed like quite a lot of protection because they were with valuable gear. Any hoops.
Oh my god, my camera. Alright, so how much is just like a whole day's worth of food and drink and stuff?
I am looking at it now because I've forgotten.
Ba 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 ba.
Ba-da-da. Suddenly, dinosaurs break into the city.
Bam, bam, bam.
Oh, no.
That's what would happen if I was DM. Every week, just it would be really annoying to play. Because I would do shit like that. I'd be like, and a pterodactyl picks up Loxy. Now, you must all mount your own pterodactyls and shoot down the one in front without killing Loxy.
That would be bad.
Okay.
Arm
So,
your lasers.
Brad, would
Yes.
you like would you like to describe your lifestyle as wretched, squalid, poor, modest, comfortable, wealthy, or aristocratic?
After that 28 gold, modest.
That will cost you 1 gold piece.
Oh fuck yeah! I should have spent more, but I don't need to. I probably won't be able to eat the rich person's food. Feed me a camembert, and I'd probably just sick it straight back up.
That's image of the week, right?
Never. I wouldn't be able to eat it. I'd never had it before. He'd been living off the streets, and he robbing people blind.
Rubs it on his face, thinks it's a moisturizer.
Yeah, he wouldn't know what was going on.
Because he knows what moisturizer is,
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah. Well, he moisturizes. He's not an animal.
yeah. He's only half orc. Come on.
Anyway, yes. So, Brad is currently in the inn, eating
Doing
and drinking,
his own thing,
chilling out, maybe playing some music.
playing some music.
If he deems fit.
I would like to point out, by the way, that this whole time I've been playing music and stuff for us all. I just never bothered to actually say that I was doing it. But I can play the lute really well. So, like, whenever we've camped out and stuff, there have been times when I've just been playing lute, like, pretty good. Like,
Give me a performance check
for all of the times.
for the entirety of the story so far.
Oh my god.
Nothing worse than a retconned loot.
It's not really a retcon, I just have never mentioned it, and I don't know why.
That's going on my gravestone. Nothing worse than a retcon loop.
Oh, yeah, pretty good. Pretty fucking
Yeah.
good. Oh, one more, and it would have been, like, I would have been mind-blowing every time I played the lute.
2 more and you would have been mind-blowing.
No, I get fucking crits on 19.
Oh, yes, you do. That's only an attack, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I was claiming it on everything, but...
Yeah,
can't
I think
remember
it's
if
just an
Oh,
attack.
no, it's a champion thing, not a racial trait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, so, Stuart, what are you doing? Are you joining?
Yeah, totally. I'm going to hang with the others because I am. Yeah, I do not wish to continue my mission alone.
Are you going to stick with the modest, or are you going to go a little bit more?
No, I'll stick with where all is.
Okay.
For it is
modest.
better to be with friends than in splendour.
Here, sir. Wiser words were probably spoken, but not
Ashen
around
seems
these parts.
scared.
By
Ashen seems like... I feel like Ashen's is going to get us in trouble.
Don't be ridiculous. If I was scared, I'd be drinking.
Are you not drinking? I'm drinking. I've got a nice big cup of modest flavoured mead or whatever.
I'm actually not drinking. I'm keeping myself entirely sober.
There we go.
Okay, then.
Some shit's going to go down. I sense it, but I'm too busy playing my lute. I'm playing a rendition of I'm not an orc, not yet a human. From half.
Please tell me that after every fight, you've got your loot out and gone do 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 do.
Every single time whilst doing a backflip.
Yeah.
He's good. He's
Yeah,
good.
I'm good at lute.
Loxy, what
Can
are
I
you doing?
sense that Telemac is nervous?
I don't know. Roll perception.
Well, I mean, he did just tell us that he's got some fucked up shit to do.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I've probably
It's pretty-
told you I'm nervous, to be honest.
Oh.
Then you
Okay.
know.
Then I'm not drinking either. Can I sit there with some soups? Because I feel like I need to keep a clear mind because I feel
One
like some
soup is
shit's gonna go
enough.
down.
Are you tasting the local soups? Is that what's happening right now?
Yeah.
Are you
I'm soup tasting.
Loxy Little Horn, surveyor of soups?
This episode, I'm suddenly nervous and scared. I'm so playing a musical instrument and Emma started tasting soups.
I was just like, no, I'll have an ale. I'll just have a water, please. I'll have one of all of your soups.
I mean, I've learned it now. I can afford it, right?
Right. So, considering the amount of soup you're having, you're going to have to pay 1 gold piece, and 3 silver pieces.
Is that it? Take my money, bar wench.
Is that it? Beyond poxy soups. And Matthew. Sorry, it's got to the point where I've stopped distinguishing a line between Matthew the human and Chad the character. Because, Matt, you just play him like you.
I know.
And it's so confusing for me.
They've merged in my head too. I swear to God, the next time I see you in real life, I'm just gonna expect you to turn into a bear. Like, I'm literally just gonna expect that.
Okay. I need to do big High Council things. But I don't think I'm ready just yet. I want people there with me. So I'm gonna also have a modest. Because I don't want to show off of my amount. How much was that? 1 gold?
1 gold piece.
1 gold piece. However, I do ask. Okay, I'll rather say. So, I don't know if you know this, everyone, but the reason why I'm here, and the reason why I'm like a fish guy is because all these government people made this big competition to be like the coolest guy in the world, and I was like, I want to do that. So I did it, and I like was winning the competition. But then it turns out that they were actually doing it to like get all the Dragonborns and like have this big robot thing because they wanted the most charismatic guy to go in, and then like find out all this super popular information. Yeah, but then these rebels contacted me and were like, "This is wrong. We should change it up." So yeah, I need to go see like the Dragonborn people and be like, "Hey, just want to let you know this is what the fish overlords are doing." I don't necessarily want to do it on my own, so I was wondering if you guys could come with me. That would be really cool. I know this is really surprising because of I've never really talked about my old life.
So you are or you aren't killing?
I'm not. Dragons? No, I'm supposed to.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna do it.
I will come, but I cannot go as I am. I will have to.
Can I just say, you all know this already.
Yeah, we're just. You all realize
you know this already, don't you?
Yeah.
We were all pissed though.
We were all pissed, right?
No one remembers. I needed the recap in real life as well, so that's fine.
I just wanted to make sure you're all playing.
I'm still just sat sullenly. I'm like only really half listening to everyone speak, even Matt, as much as I love him. I got my own. I'm just sitting there drinking, playing my little.
Did you just call Chad Matt?
Yeah.
Again, there's no line.
There is no
line
doesn't matter.
Yeah, so I'm okay. Like, I know you guys also. Everyone's here for a reason. I know you all want to do something. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know that's why I'm here. We're here now, so I figured I might as well tell you all. Yeah. So, would you guys like to accompany me for it? Do we all want? Like, why is everyone here? I don't even know.
I like raise my drink. I'm like, yeah.
I put my hand on your shoulder and say, "Of course, I will come and help you." Also, you told us all that when you were pissed in the village.
Okay.
We already know, and we've already agreed to help you.
Yep.
Oh, good. Nice. Why are you guys here? I don't even know. Like, everyone's here for a reason.
What time is it now, Tom?
Brad avoiding the question.
It's been about an hour, so it's about 5 o'clock.
I down my whole drink and go to the bar.
You a shady ass motherfucker.
You a shady ass motherfucker. What y'all up to, y'all? What y'all planning?
I follow him all to the bar, and as he's there, just ask him, "Do you need any help with where you're going?"
No.
You sure?
Yeah. Okay. And that's not me being double-odd. I just need to go and see some people that are like, they're just little old people. Don't worry.
Okay.
It's not like a thing.
Okay.
I'll help you in your little fight if you need help again.
Okay. Fair enough.
Your little weakling, and then I elbow him really hard.
My favourite rib. Oh, I use that all the time. Oh. Okay. If you need anything, give us a shout, yeah?
I order a drink from the bar wench.
I turn to Loxy. I'm like, well, okay. Why are you here? What are you doing?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
That would be a viable answer for the character of Loxy as
That's
well.
my real answer. I'm just on my way north. And
Yeah.
I also want to ask Chad if fish can eat soup. And if he wants to try a bit.
It's a hard question. It's answered on Chronicles of the Grey.
Because the thing is that if you cook something into a soup, then it's really easy to just pick your teeth out of it. So
Can I
it's just
put a little bit on my finger?
Yeah,
probably can.
I'm sure we can as long. Sure I can as long as it's not like a meat one.
They eat
Googling
like
fish
maggots
soup
and
surprisingly
stuff,
brings up no results.
Well, they eat maggots and like sweet corn and stuff. So
Yeah, so it's probably fine.
they eat pellets, don't they? So they can
Chad
eat
doesn't
soup.
care. Like, caution to the wind. Yeah, can have as much soup as you want, love.
Wouldn't it be awful if he ate it,
Pour
and,
it right
then
in.
and then Tom looked up what soup
Oh, no,
does to a
please
fish,
don't
and then
die.
it kills him. That's the end of Chad. And then Bobby wanders in. Is that a loot I hear? I'm not an orc, not yet a human. And then a whole new relationship.
I really want you to be a bard,
like-
Brad.
Bobby kicks the door open. Sabotage!
Oh god.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can have soup.
Okay. So the soup tasting commences. Drinking commences. Being worried about elven business commences. You just gonna wait till tomorrow?
Yeah.
I want to ask Telemann
Right.
why he's scared about seeing his family.
Well, it's not my family, it's just the cousin. I need his help with something, but I don't know what side he's on.
Okay.
As we're going to bed, or before we book rooms, I ask them all where we sleeping. Are we like away? Because I ain't agreeing with it, but if you want to do stuff, I can be a bear.
If he can do bear form, can he not do human form?
No, it has to be a beast. Unfortunately,
Can't you be a bugbear or something more humanoid?
Could you be a centaur?
I can't. No, bugbear is just too high level for me at the minute. Unfortunately.
Also,
Well,
it's not an animal. Because it's humanoid, you can't be it.
Yeah, that also.
Sounds like time for a sexy pigeon.
Oh, it's sparrow time. Like up until now, Chad, I feel like we've been like cuddling on the road. Like, so when we've been sleeping quite close
Yeah.
on the travel over here since the kiss.
Yeah.
But tonight, just literally this one night tonight, I'm gonna get my own room, and then I'll just tell you everything.
It's
in the
fine.
world.
It's alright.
And then
Work that.
literally just one night, you get your own room, and I'll book a room for 2 nights. You book a room for 1 night, and I'll book a room for 2 nights. But
Yeah,
like
it's fine.
just tonight, I'm not, and then I like sling my loot over my shoulder or whatever I do with loots, and then go to bed early, damned early, whatever the time
Yeah.
is.
And then as you walk away, Chad's just like, "There goes my hero." So that's your-
Watch your plastic. Sorry.
And I'm just playing it on the loot, on the like the little room.
Oh my god, he's so talented. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to sleep.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I ask anyone else if anyone else wants to bunk. Does anyone want to bunk?
Me.
Yeah? Let's go.
I don't want to be alone in the city by myself.
Okay.
So I'm going to sleep on your floor if that's alright.
I mean, you can sleep in the bed. I've got a suit.
Oh, yeah, you stand up, yeah.
Yeah, you can just sleep in the bed.
We'll bunk
We
then.
can, like, chat and, I don't know, have a
girls' night.
Yeah.
Telemac, do you want to share the bed? We're all friends now.
I look at you as if it's ridiculous, and then look to one side and go, actually, yes. For safety reasons.
Let's
Safety in
all
numbers.
just play games and have a goof off.
Paint each
We've
other's
never goofed off on
fingernails.
this adventure before. We can just like share secrets and stuff. It'll be fun. But it'll be fast forwarded. But the thought is there.
As I'm just before I fall asleep, I want to do just a scene where I look out the window and play Against All Odds on my loop with a single tear, and then fade.
Can it be like Against All Odds playing, but then it cuts to us like playing cards and like laughing and joking?
Yeah.
And then it cuts to a picture of like the blacksmith just working away, and he's like hammers one last thing and then just like wipes the spray off and just hangs it up, and then like takes his apron off and like throws it over his shoulder, and then it cuts back to like Karak there, just like in the woods holding a sword, just looking off into the distance. and then there's like Norm in a drum circle, in like a weird drum circle.
Somebody just saw the last episode of Game of Thrones and has got end of season stuck in his head.
Yeah.
Oh God.
You just don't even.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, that's amazing, and I'm glad that's how this night ends.
Yeah. Can I? How do I make sure that I'm the first one up and out?
What are you doing?
Yes, you can wake up with as the cock crows in the morn.
Yeah, I don't want it to be too early. It needs to be like normal human time, but
As the cock crows in the morn, you arise.
all right, I'm off out asking people where to find the Starrind family.
Oh my god, so bad.
The star-rimmed family.
Is that how you pronounce it, Tom?
Star-rimmed. That sounds like vajazzle for arseholes.
Starrind.
Is it Starrind?
Starrind.
I've lost
I'm
interest now.
asking people where the Starrind family are.
Give me an investigation check.
I'd love to. This is not going to go well for fucking Imor by himself. This is why I've left early. It wasn't. It was so that none of you followed me. Oh, it's not so bad. What's that based on? Intelligence. Boom.
17. You ask around, and after a little while, you meet someone that says that they can be found at a certain address, and then tells you how to get there.
In Newtown.
In Newtown, yes.
Where is it? Ping it for me. I want to know exactly where I'm heading. And how far away. How far is that in terms of a walk, roughly? Minutes?
About 45.
Oh, okay. So what's the time by the time I get to their address? I've wandered around
let's
asking
see.
people stuff.
Let's call it 7.
7 a.m.?
Mm-hmm. Actually, no, let's call it 8.
8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Is there anything else nearby? Right, I find the house, I look, and then I immediately look for a tavern or a market or something.
It's a pretty residential area, so you take another 5-10 minutes to kind of search around, but then come to the tavern called the Sticky Lizard.
The Sticky Lizard.
Hi.
Alright, I go into the Sticky Lizard and have some breakfast and just chill out for multiple hours whilst every now and then standing up and then sitting back down. and then looking at the loot, and then standing up, and then sitting back down, eating some more food, maybe drinking another Dutch courage. Till maybe like 1 or whatever. I don't know if that's the thing I can do, if I can designate
Yes,
time.
you can. Do you wanna all put another 1 gold down for today's food and bed and stuff?
Shawsies.
Cool. So that's done there.
I'd like to mill around there for a little while.
Actually, let me have a look again.
In the sticky lizard.
Yeah. Sorry, what did you say, Brad?
I'm going to just mill around there. I don't know if anything else is meant to happen in that time, or you want me to carry on with the day.
So, yeah, the others wake up.
Because I've literally just fast-forwarded through the whole day. For all I know, the whole town's about to be hit by a meteorite.
Wait, how did you find that out? No, the rest of you wake up and notice that a mole is not around. How mysterious!
Where is a mall? I ask the others.
I
don't know.
Again.
Shit. Okay, I walk downstairs to the barmaid. And I'm like, "Hey, where's my half-orc friend?" He's like, "Yay high, it's super hot, like teeth and shit."
Interject. I told everyone that I spoke to not to tell anyone about me, and gave them, let's say, how much.
You gave him.
I gave the bar because I know they're going to ask the bar person something. So if I give them like a silver, or is
make
that
it 2.
too much.
Make it
2
2
silver, and then I'll just ditch my last 5 copper pieces to random people that I asked along the way.
Yep.
Yeah, is that enough?
That's cool.
To cover my tracks.
Because they don't really care about you at all. They're just random people. So it's just like, oh, copper piece.
I'm just like, oh, here's a copper piece, thanks. Or like 5, even if it was to that one person who told me where it was or whatever.
It's like, imagine someone comes up to you. It's like, hey, do you know where the corner shop is? It's like, yeah, it's just up the road. Yeah, if they're the guy up there asks, just don't tell him, and then he gives you a quid.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
thanks.
Right.
Yeah, that happened.
Okay. So the bar wench is there, and she's like,
Can I squint at her and see if anything is awry with her?
I can't remember what the check's called with her.
Is it perception, that one?
It's not perception, it's another one. It is insight.
Oh god, that's a new one. That's wisdom. I get +4 to that. I like the sound of those odds.
19. Something's fishy.
I think I will say, I'm afraid to say that she has been paid off by old Immaul, who doesn't want to be followed, and it will thus be very hard to find out exactly where it is. Well, I don't know, but he seems to be almost ashamed of what he's got to go and do. They can't be that dangerous.
Is it what? It's not dangerous.
I think if it was really dangerous, he'd have asked us along.
Okay. Well, I mean, he said that he told us to wait here tonight.
Yeah,
well,
so he could sneak off
he
early.
said that he'll be back tonight for it.
Mm.
So it might be okay. I don't know.
Yeah,
do you
it's going to be hard to track him.
Or do you want to just leave it? Do you want to do your thing? Because
I need Immaul to do my thing, really, for extra safety.
Got the full might of the trigger squad there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can, like, silently watch him, like, secretly, if he gets into any trouble.
That would be good, but how are we going to...
If we find him, though.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find him if he's paid off everyone.
Well, how much did he pay you? I asked the lady.
I've got loads of money now. We've all got the money.
She says, paid?
I'll pay you double if you tell me where he is.
He's gone to find a certain family. That'll be
family.
That'll be 8 silver.
What family?
I don't know. He's looking for the star-nosed? Star-end.
Star-end?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. 8 silver?
8 silver.
I just give her 8 silver.
Sweet.
Do you know where he went after that?
He said he's just going to go ask around. I've never heard of him.
Okay. What else? What do we do?
I don't know. Maybe if you're asking in a couple of the markets, maybe they know him there.
Okay. Which way did he go?
I don't know. He left.
Are we sure we want to do this? Because he might be really pissed off. Because he was trying to keep this very secret.
We could just stay kind of close to him in case he needs us. We don't have to.
Yeah,
I
just
want to
keep
make
out
sure
of
he's
sight.
okay.
Yeah.
He's not. I mean, admittedly, yes, he is the kind of person to just get up and leave in the middle of the night. But
We've never
I
seen
don't
him
want-
properly nervous before. I agree. Yeah, let's try and find him and tail him.
okay,
Then
sure.
have sandwiches. That's not related, but it's important.
It is protein breakfast. Most
Yeah.
important. Do you want to sit and have
Yeah.
breakfast first and then leave, or do you want to find him?
Let's go now.
Yeah.
Okay. So, everyone roll investigation.
Oh, what have they got to beat? Have they got to beat my
Wasn't
19?
investigation. Oh god, I'm terrible at this. Hang on.
18. I got.
Jesus.
Ugh.
The sounds of confidence. So you all head to the nearest market and find out where the Starren family live together. You find the address. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Before we leave the tavern bar thing, I want to wrap my cloak around my little horns. And I want to take my ring off
forgot.
and put it in my pocket, please.
Okay, so, right. I'm gonna have to work out how people react to you people now. Right, Matt, general deception check. Telemac, general deception check.
Loxy, intimidate check.
No!
How much do you scare the people of the
Actually, yeah, both of you do an intimidation check.
Shit.
Me?
Yep.
I'm just a half orc. That's fairly common looking, isn't it? It's like
Nope.
disgusting and people don't like it, but it's not as evil as her. I thought.
Not leave us alone.
Ooh.
I think I told you about the war, did I not, between the orcs?
Oh yeah. Okay.
There's still some. Right. So, Loxy keeps herself fairly well hidden. Telemac as well. The beard is glued on nice and tight. Very convincing. Everyone hates him all because he's big and brash and he's got big swords on his back and
I look
he's
moody as
he's got
shit.
scars and he looks moody as shit. And people are treating you with hostility.
I don't care about any of them.
And Matt,
I'm probably at
There's-
the point where I'm growling at people.
a couple of people are giving you weird looks, like what the fuck? But it's more that they know there's something really weird going on there. But
I'm like a dragonborn that has the features of a fish. I'm very confused. Then.
like an aquatic dragonborn. You're basically a whale.
Okay, I can deal with that. Deal with
Um,
people assuming I'm a whale.
okay, so you've done that. You get to the Starren house.
Okay.
It's pretty small, kind of run down.
Is it in the middle of a? Is it just a very populated area still, or is it in like a weird back alley?
It's not hugely populated. Just a street. Like this, it's like a residential street. So there's not loads of people walking up and down or anything, but it's not like completely empty.
Okay. Well, this is the place. Do you want to just like hang out in like nearby? Because surely he's in there,
Yeah.
and it doesn't seem like anything crazy's going on at the minute.
Are there any windows? Can we take a peek?
There is one window at the front.
I'd better have a peek in to see if he's already in there, I suppose.
Stealth check.
Stealth up.
Dum, 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 dum.
Fuck.
You're gonna get arrested.
You look in there, but like, and you creep up, and then you're stealthing up against the walls, and then you're like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And then as you look over the window, there's someone like arranging a flower pot at the windowsill, and they just look at you like, what the hell? and you hear like what's going on there? A few seconds later, an old-looking dragonborn man comes out of the house. What the hell are you doing looking at my window?
Oh, hello. Just seeing if there's anybody there. I'm selling these fine fake beards. I was wondering if you'd be interested.
Are we within earshot of this?
Yeah, I'm assuming you
Okay,
close.
can I walk over and say, "Whoa! Was that a beard you just pulled off? That is so realistic. If I were you, I would buy so many of these."
Matt, can I get another deception check just to see with disadvantage? Actually, no, because he's a dragonborn, so he knows you're a fish.
Yeah.
And he looks like. That is actually very impressive. I thought you were genuine. But wait, does that even fit me? I'm a dragonborn. Doesn't that make a difference? I've got a different facial structure.
That's fine. They're all custom made. This is merely a display model for my own use. Basically, we put your order down, no money up front, and then we deliver within 2 weeks.
Hmm. What about style? Can I look at style, things like that?
We can go for any hair, natural or unnatural, although I would recommend the more natural, because obviously you won't fool many people if you've got like a tuft of hair growing out of your forehead. But hey, whatever turns you on.
You surely only have one beard to sell them if they want it, and it's that one.
It's fine, we've got 2 weeks to get out of here before delivery date, and they're like, hang on.
I was going to change that we run like an underground beard wig business.
Oh God, what if there really is one? And I've stepped on their toes, the beard mafia.
Now listen here, see?
We're in charge of a beard game in this city.
Yeah, he's like, well, how much would it be when I do actually have to pay?
Well, let me just see roughly how wide your face is. What sort of thing are you going for? Full beard or just a little facial to stick on?
I'm looking for a Fu Manchu.
A Fu Manchu, that's a good choice. Fu Manchu is actually relatively cheap because the long strands are cheaper than small tufts. People don't realise that. I would have said 2 silver for 2 weeks, or we could get it to you within a week for 3 silver. This is assuming you want it in black, though. For Dragonborn, I would recommend black. Anything else looks a bit off.
I was gonna go for a grey. I'm looking a bit old right now. I don't think the black would be very convincing.
Yeah, so I mean, it could go grey, sort of mid-grey. Yeah, another couple of copper, but we couldn't fast track that one.
He looks inside his wife, who is shaking her head vehemently, and then he just kind of goes, like, he's talking to you, and he goes.
All right.
And then she's there going, and then he goes, okay, I'll take one. And then she goes, oh no, you won't. And he's like, and then he like puts the money in your hand and then like pushes you away.
There's no money up front. No need for the money, sir. On money on delivery, you only have to pay if you're fully satisfied with our fake beard service.
He's like, sweet, count me in and run away, run now, run as you can.
Goodbye.
Also,
come with me,
though,
robot fishman.
Just wondering, we have an excess stock of half orc beards. We're wondering if you had any people that fit that description in here, in your accommodation, or if you know anyone who'd like that around the area.
Yeah, they are 3 for 1 at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. We have so many of them. We're trying to just move them, just get them out.
He looks around and goes, yeah, about 2 streets in that direction. There's about 3 of them that live in the one house together. Maybe you should try it there.
Man, that's crazy. Okay, well, thank you so much for your business, sir.
Very much so. We shall be in touch within 2 weeks.
And then they go back in the house, and you can hear her shouting at him, being like, "Don't waste our money like that. That's not what we want. A Fu Manchu? What are you gonna do with the beard? We're Dragon Balls.
Reference doesn't even work in this universe, you idiot."
It works well enough. Everyone knows what a Fu Manchu is.
Well, I think we dodged a bullet there, boys.
Very, very well done, Telemat. I am the most impressed I think I've ever been with someone's quick thinking ever in my life. However, we have discovered that he's not in there.
Yeah, that's not good. But we do know there's a house full of half-orcs.
Yeah, no, but
that helps or not. That could be irrelevant.
yeah. Well, we can hang around here for a bit.
Yeah,
If he doesn't show, then we can go and check it out.
I think that's a good plan.
Yeah.
So, I didn't have you roll charisma then, did I?
Roll what?
Roll charisma?
No,
Or deception?
I just bullshitted in real life.
Yeah, I got really impressed with that, sorry. Yeah. Okay, carry on.
So do you want to just wait around for a bit? Wait, surely he left before us. We don't know why he's here though.
He doesn't seem to have found the place yet. I reckon we should hang around a bit, and I'll squint a lot and see if he comes past, as long as we keep out of sight.
Okay. Well, where do you want to hang out?
Yeah, we're somewhere where we can see the location, but without being seen ourselves.
Yeah. What is around?
It's just a residential street, to be honest. There's
Uh,
there's two ways in, one at each end. And
Are there any like side alleys that we could like sit in and hide?
there's let me see if there is. I'm rolling a dice. Yes, there is.
Yeah. Cool. Could we still see the house from that side alley?
It's at a bit of a little distance away, but you can still see it
Bless
fine.
you. Okay. Do you want to just wait in that alley for a bit?
Everyone roll stealth.
God, I would be better than last time.
Okay, so Emma's kind of sitting kind of just in the road, but just off, but like off to the side. It doesn't really look suspicious or anything. It's just like she can be seen.
I mean, I've got my thing on.
Yeah, so it's like nobody's telling like who you are or anything like that. But like it's not like you. It's like if someone was to be sat in their front garden, like you wouldn't be suspicious of it or anything. But it's not like you're hidden.
Cool. I guess
Brad,
we just wait
yeah,
there.
they're going to be waiting there. What are you up to now?
Alright, I guess like once it hits like midday-ish, I will head to the house of the people.
Okay.
I doubt I'm particularly looking around for them.
Okay.
Though I expect them to try and follow me, I don't expect them to do it successfully, and I don't care that much.
Okay.
I'm just going to head up to the house straight up. Don't care if they're even watching me. Do I see them? Do I have
Roll
passive?
perception. Actually, no. Yeah, we'll use your passive perception.
Because
So
I'm
what's
not
your
going to actively look for them.
what's your wisdom?
No.
No. Okay, so you don't see them.
Okay. Wander up, knock on the door, looking nervous as shit.
Yes, Matthew.
Do we see him because we're looking out for him? Go up
Yeah.
to the door. Okay.
Because you're looking for him, so you.
Okay, and then we're all like, he's there.
It's like the active time thing that you do in Final Fantasy 9 or whatever it is. You know when
Yeah.
you hit select and like watch another thing.
Right. So. The old man, Dragonborn, opens the door again, and looks a bit shocked and goes, "Oh, are you from the house couple of streets down? Did you try and buy the beards?"
No, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm here on a completely different.
At this point, you're interrupted by more beards. Look, I don't want to hear any more about beards. We're sending it back, and then the woman walks across, and then like, oh, who's this?
So
And then the guy was like, well, he was trying to tell me before you came over, shouting bloody elves are everywhere. And he's like, "Oh well, sorry. I just wanted to make sure you weren't frivolously spending our money left, right, and centre like you always do. Look, it's not frivolous. It's a style choice. It's fashion. Look, if I want to look dignified in my old age, if I want to not show you up, you're not showing me up as it is. You never leave the house. I do so leave the house. Yeah, I only go to the pub and drink with your friends. That is a blatant lie. When was the last time you left that you didn't go drinking?
I produced the loot.
They both stop instantly. The man looks angry. The woman looks scared. Where did you get that?
I presume that they won't like have the news or anything. I guess I have to deliver. They're not likely to have received a raven with news or anything, right? Because it's just
no
Boric
ravens.
and his band of arseholes, not like the army. What do I would know as well. How much do they know about Nadar?
They know that he was in the city, but they don't know what he was doing there. Like, they got letters back that he was, being a bard there, but they don't really know how well he was doing.
Then I'll just say that, I was a friend of Nadar's, a very, very close friend of Nadar's, and he got into some trouble with a band of mercenaries and bandits who eventually got him killed. And as his friend, I thought it was my duty to bring the loot back home to his parents and deliver the news.
The woman starts crying and then goes over and sits on a sofa type thing, the medieval equivalent of the sofa, at the table, let's say, and then she's crying. The man takes the loot and looks at you. You were his friend?
Yeah.
Come in, would you?
I go in to the
like
house.
A drink?
I feel sick, so no, but I don't say that. I just say no, thank you.
He says, I would like to talk about my son sometime. I understand that it may be hard for... He looks over at his wife and says, for all involved. But please, I would like to hear more about how he lived and how he died.
What do they know about Nadar?
Like I said, that they know that he was in the city.
What do they know of his sexual orientation?
They know that he had... They know a little bit. They know that he... Let me. I'm trying to work this out because
I would know.
Yeah, you'd know, but I'm not sure how much they would have been suspicious of it, but they wouldn't have had any definite proof.
What did he think? Did he think that they would frown upon it or not frown upon it?
He was always scared of telling them because he knew that they always wanted little Dragonbone grandkids and all that stuff, and he thought that if he came out that they would be disappointed in him.
Only child.
Only child.
I mean, alright, I'm not going to say anything then, because just before he closes the door, actually, I'm going to put a hand on the door, and then just go to leave and say, there isn't anything for you to know. And then, I'm already just, freaking the fuck out. I'm going to walk out the door, but as I turn, I'm going to turn and just say, you two remind me of us. And then I'm going to swiftly walk as far away as I can, as fast as I can, back to the sticky lizard.
Can I get a quick perception check on you three to see how much you heard of that?
Halfway back to the tavern, I stop and I'm sick in an alleyway. It's just a thing that he does now.
On Chad's face.
Yep, so Loxy heard everything. Telemac had some glue got in his ear a little bit when he put his beard back on. And Chad got distracted.
Yeah.
The one thing.
Wasn't even listening.
There was like a tiny bubble. Like everything is perfect water. There was a tiny bubble at the bottom. I'm like, why is that there? I was trying to get it out the entire time.
Wasn't I basically
Just
sat in the
shifting
garden,
it, but it's
though?
not popping.
Can I tell them what I heard?
Yeah.
While she's explaining that, I dive down an alleyway and cry. But like big manly orc cry, like against the wall, hitting the wall, like just a few heavy breath
Can
kind
you
sobs.
just roll a d20 for me?
Me?
Yep.
Oh fuck.
Straight d20.
Someone's gonna die if they interrupt me crying.
14.
You've hurt your hand on the wall.
Oh, I hurt my hand on the wall. That's fine.
No, you go on like. Nah, you go on a different alley than these guys. You go in a different direction.
Okay, I've run down an alleyway. I do a bit of a cry, but I also feel like the weight of the world has been lifted off my shoulders. And then I dry my eyes, mate, and I head back to the sticky lizard.
Before you do, in the alley,
All right,
as you're
never mind.
crying, you hear just a little voice. It's like, "Oh, what's wrong? Big strong orc having little emotional troubles, is it?"
Oh my god.
Fucking hell.
And you turn, and there's just like this ragged, old, toothless little human that's just like sat up against the wall. It's like, "Oh, had an hard life, have we? Killing all us humans, all us good, honest, hard-working humans that did nothing but just try and live our lives. Is that what's going on?"
I grab him by the face, so like over the like. I presume my hand is bigger than his face,
yeah,
right?
that's allowed. It's
So I
fine.
grab him over the face, and I push him back towards the wall, and I'm like, "You're gonna want to shut your fucking mouth." As my final tear hits the ground, the final tear shed for Nadar hits the ground, and I have become a big fat angry orc again.
The guy's like, "Oh, that's how it always is then, is it? That's how it always is. Just get a little bit of, like, what, just a little bit of, fine. Just use your big, strong orc, your dirty freak hands to push people around, like always."
Alright, I gut punch him as hard as I can in the gut, but not enough to, like, I don't want to fucking kill him, I just want to hit him and leave, just put him down.
Just, okay.
Or do you want me to roll our strength? Fucking...
Nah, he's winded.
He's fucked.
Yeah, he's on the floor like coughing up. If he'd eaten anything in the past week, he'd be throwing up right now.
Yeah, and then I go back out of the alley and head to the sticky lizard. Dry, like my eye, like clear all my eyes off as I leave the alleyway, and I walk striding back out. Fucking MLG, mate. Fucking pissed off. Fucking emotional. Fucking asshole. Just been through my whole emotional journey, but over it, angry, done.
Cool.
Stupid little racist human. Come at me.
Right then, so
After I've spent all these weeks with my new friends learning how to be friends, learning how to have true friends.
right, so what are the rest of you doing? Oh, actually, no, okay, fine.
Well, Loxy has just explained to us what happened.
Yeah. So it's like, oh,
Oh,
I stepped on some territory I should not be stepping on.
yeah. I think it best we never mention this.
Yeah. Did we see where he went?
I don't know. I've got to start fucking beard business now, so as not to disappoint that dragonborn.
On the same day, he learns that his son died and he got scammed by a...
It's not scammed. There's no money business. At least I've got that beard to look forward to.
Oh my god.
You're a horrible person.
Oh,
Right, yeah. So you saw the direction he went off in, but not after he turned up the street.
Okay.
back to the pub, I reckon, lads.
The original pub. Sure.
Yeah.
What did you need to do?
We'll sort that tomorrow. Well, unless...
That's a good idea. I was...
yeah.
Wait, do we
Lexi,
not
what
wanna...
time is it now?
No.
It's about 12:20.
Oh, God, no, it's still early.
Actually, no, because he left at about 12, so it's about 1 o'clock.
Surely you lot are hungry. You've been sat in a
Yeah.
bush for a couple of hours.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Need breakfast.
Yeah, let's go back to the pub and get some food, and hopefully Imol will appear.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, that will generally happen as long... Tom, the thing I want to do is head back to that other pub, sit down, calm myself down, drink a beer, and then just head back to the other one, the other pub.
That's cool.
So long as I don't get attacked by a raggedy bunch of skinny, homeless people, racists.
Nah, not yet.
Alright. That'll happen.
When we get back to the tavern, ask Loxy if she wants to bunk again. Because Imol said we would share rooms, but I don't feel too comfortable doing that anymore. Do you want a room?
Do you not want to speak to him?
I mean, I'll
See?
speak to him about it, but I don't want to... I tell you what, fine, I'll leave it until later.
I mean, me and Telmac can share a room. If you want to just bunk with Imol, you can just go and do that. And there's a room here if you need it.
Power my suit off. I'll come into your room if necessary, but if not, never mind. It's fine. Just go back. I'm all frazzled. Chad's all frazzled. We'll go back and then we'll order some breakfast. I'll have the soup.
Right,
Pretty good.
So, at about... You get back at around 2, and around half 2, as you're all chowing down. Loxy with her many soups.
Again.
Imol walks in. Well, I assume so, because no soup can be fully tested with one taste.
I want a shot. A little shot glass of each soup.
Wine taster.
All around the table like, 3, 2, 1! Nice potato with like...
I would totally do shots of soup.
No.
Matt, we're doing it. Matt, we're
Yeah,
doing
no, I was
No.
about to say,
You
I'm
could start a
well
pub
up for
in
it.
London.
Next time you
for that
come
sort
round
of
to do shots.
Shoreditch. There we
Film
are.
it, please.
As in, like, just like smooth soups or soups with like
All of them.
like
All
big
different.
soup.
Just soup. It's like
general
no,
soup.
because you're acting disgusted. But what is a spoon, other than
No, a shot glass is so much more. That is
I don't
like
know. I don't
Think
even
of all the
like soup
chunks,
that much
Tom.
anyway.
Spoon holds like 5 mils. It's just a big gulp of soup.
It's disgusting.
yeah? It's just
You
a big
people are
soup. I don't see what's wrong with this.
I
You're
don't-
acting
too
like,
many chunks.
This
man.
is a
People
video
are
of
disgusting.
like
I'm drinking
need to
pea
meet
juice.
up and have soup shots.
This is what we should do when we all hang out in person.
No.
Yeah, that'll be it. The first
Soup
time.
soup
shot.
shot.
Soup shot.
Nope. I'm out.
Brad's so offended by soup and just
Yeah,
liquids in
soup's
general.
disgusting.
It's alright. When we get mad, Cray famous, and we have a big panel, everyone will do soup shots.
Yeah.
It'll be our thing.
Hand everyone a soup shot as they walk in, and a little heated tray to keep it on so it doesn't get cold.
I'm gonna be sick in a minute.
You
That's
can't
one of the
possibly
flavours
hate
of
all soups. Not big on soups, but it's some.
Like you, look,
No,
if
I
we
like
can
tomato
make-
soup.
Oh,
I could probably
that.
do it.
It's
I could
funny.
probably do it with tomato soup, but any other soup, I probably would literally just sick straight into the shot glass before I even touched it to my mouth.
We definitely do it with him then. Right.
Right. So, half 2, soup shots. Imol comes in. He's looking grumpy. You guys looking a bit sheepish. Interact.
I walk over to them all. I order my own drink and lunch and soup shots because I'm all ain't afraid of no soup shots. And then I huddle them round and hushedly, just because it's a tale of half orc.
Whoa.
Well, more that it's a tale of half orc homosexuality, and some people might be horrible people about it. I tell them literally everything
Whoa.
because
Was
they're
not
my
expecting
friends and I trust them.
Are you telling them about the
you
whole
telling-
business? Do you want to just
I
say
tell them
it?
everything. Yeah, I tell them everything.
Just tell them all everything now again, because I'm not sure how much
Yeah,
they know.
I'm gonna. So my entire backstory is now done. We've touched on all of it, right? And it all intermingles with itself, right? So before, do you remember before when that random bloke we were attacked by people who were sent by someone called Boric.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to read you my backstory because it'll probably be easier than me trying to tell you it in character because I'll fuck it up. So Imul fled his hometown of Osseus. Osseus looks like, I don't know, it's another one of Tom's. After a fallout,
they're all based off Latin, so
Osseus then probably, because Osseus sounds like something that Matt Berry would say. After a fallout with Boric and his band of thugs, right? So Boric brutally murdered my ex-boyfriend when he discovered that I was in love with a man. That ex-boyfriend was the Dragonborn called Kinder Surprise or something. What was his name? Nadar Starind. Right?
No, retcon.
To Kinder Surprise.
His name's Kinder Surprise.
Is that his little pet name you had for
that
him?
was, yeah.
Kinder Surprise.
Cause, yeah. After
he was your little Kinder Surprise.
He was my little Kinder Surprise. Because we all know I have a thing for Dragonborn, right? That was the whole.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing in like episode 2. So anyway, Boric goes fucking crazy and goes insane. Basically, straight up murders my boyfriend. I escape with literally nothing but a little love letter that I've got. I probably wouldn't have told you this, but that's literally one. I have this little crumpled note that you might have seen maybe along the way, and a loot which was Kinder Surprise, which he got from this little chocolate egg.
It was a pretty big chocolate egg, actually.
It was a massive chocolate egg, and in it was this thing, and then inside that was this really nice, like, loot that I presume he got from his family and stuff anyway, because they knew it was his. So Boric is... So, like, as a half-orc, right, I was orphaned straight away, basically. Probably due to fallout from the war, I don't know. But I just had no family or whatever. And, like, Boric just found me and was like, well, I'll train that thing up to literally be a bodyguard. Boric just basically made me into a little mercenary type running around. I met Kinder Surprise because he's a bard. He just hung around with us a bunch because he was just, I don't know, wandering around.
They're just in the same pubs and things.
Yeah. We were just hanging out. Anyway, Boric's like Imul's father figure, kind of. You know, Guardians of the Galaxy, there's the blue dude who is in Walking Dead. That, right? That. Except Boric's human, right?
Boric's Merle, then. Okay.
Boric is Merle, big
Boric's
human Merle. Because I've fucked off and abandoned the gang and stuff, he's after me, he wants to kill me now. He's like, obviously I've just fucking destroyed him. I've betrayed him, and he's definitely going to try and kill me and shit. So I fucked off and was like, well, I don't have anywhere to go because I've only ever hung out with Boric. My only friend in life has been like a few people in like the bandits, but they're not like best friends. And then Kinder Surprise, and then he killed Kinder Surprise. I was like, fuck that shit, I'm out. So the only place I had to go was to head to the capital where I knew he was from and like deliver the news and give his loot back to his family. So that was all I was doing until I met you lot. I had no other purpose. So I've done that now. I've come back. I've told you it. I'm sad. During telling you this tale, I've drunk a lot, Tom.
Roll Constitution.
Roll Constitution. By the end of it, I literally tell you all never to mention it to me again or I will kill you.
I want to ask one question.
We're seeing how drunk he is first.
Yeah.
But he's going to kill me.
No, it's depending on
14.
what I roll depends on...
Oh, is that... No, it's not.
No, it's 2. Pretty drunk.
10. You're reasonably drunk.
Drunk enough that I probably won't
Drunk
kill
enough.
Roxy. What's the question?
What
You each get one question and then we never speak of it again and we move on to Telemax business.
He was Dragonborn, right?
Yeah.
What colour was his scales?
He looked almost exactly like a young version of his father. Oh wait, no, I didn't know you've seen him, but I describe a young version of his father, whatever they look like. Dark blue, Bronze.
Yep.
There you go.
Did he have a beard?
No.
Would he like? No.
He did always say he wanted to grow up and buy a beard off of a man that arrived at his door.
If only such a thing could happen.
Chad doesn't say nothing. He just like looks like sadly at them all and then says, "You're a good man," and drinks soup. That's
Yeah.
it.
I'll probably
soup.
I'll probably happily discuss it with Chad more in the future, but like I still tell everyone that I'm done ever speaking about it again. And then I drink another drink and ask Telemac. I'll say like as well, like I'm okay now. Like it was like a tough day, and I was like nervous and shit. But like in general, I'm okay. Like over the past, like how long has it been? We've been traveling for a couple of months, right?
It's been about a month, maybe, I reckon.
And like we said before, that it's been a little bit of time since I fled and stuff anyway. So I think I'm kind of over it. It wasn't the longest relationship in the world with the man. It's just it was my only one. Like one of the only relationships I've ever had with anyone that wasn't like a weird, abusive, bandit mercenary turned me into an angry, psychotic fucking...
He'll always be the one that got away.
He's the one that got away. Yeah. Was taken. On to Telemac's business after the break.
Yes, please.
After the break.
And we end on a somber note. But maybe a small glance across the table between Chad and Imor as if to solidify their relationship and leave us all with a glimmer of hope, perhaps, for Imor's soul and Chad's little fishy penis. I don't know.
Yeah. I'll be honest.
The song of the week is officially changing to Sound of Silence.
Yeah. Oh, and I also mentioned to the group that I need to buy a new lute while we're here.
Okay.
Because how are you going to enjoy your nights without my literally almost critical role singing and and lute playing? We will be back in 5 minutes ish with the only time Telemac has ever revealed anything of his past. Because I am really interested to find out. The only thing I know about Telemac is something that I forced in that people may or may not know about. Bye! See you in 5.